They call her a real-life mermaid, a golden-haired girl with the tail of a fish, who swims with sharks, stingrays, and makes friends with killer whales and dolphins. But she's no creature of a fairy tale or maid. This is a story of a modern-day mermaid, whose life underwater took the world by storm, whose journey provided incredible ability of the mind, body, and spirit. This is the story of Mermaid Melissa. Born in St. Augustine, Florida, Melissa Dawn started her life as any other child, but her early years saw her spending more time near the water than any other kid of her age. She would spend hours in the pool, at the beach, or visiting the local water park whenever she could. People started calling her a fish, then a dolphin, and then a mermaid. As she grew older, Melissa started to take lessons in modeling for children. By the time she was 15 years of age, she knew what she wanted to be. She had visited Universal Studios' Animal Actors show at the local theme park and was fascinated by animal trainers who host the show. She wanted to be just like them, an animal trainer. When she approached Universal, they agreed to hire her as a weekend show attendant. For 3 years, Melissa worked there first as a show attendant, then as a cage cleaner, and then in the show roles. Finally, her hard work had paid off. Universal Studios hired her as an animal trainer. Melissa had achieved her first dream job. Training, acting, and modeling. After the fresh new experience of her working at Universal Studios, she decided to head for California for her new goal to try her luck in Tinseltown. Sounds a lot like Tortuga to me. Melissa experienced the highs and lows of living in Santa Monica, California. She learned the harshest truth of the industry and its peers. At one stage, she proved to herself that she could take on a corporate role performing as a product manager for a large corporate company, but still, she knew that something was missing from her life. The water was calling to her. Her opportunity came in 2005 when she joined a large public aquatic entertainment park in Orlando. Her first role was as a pearl diver and an aquatic entertainer who would stay submerged underwater with no breathing apparatus. As a professional freediver, she would hold her breath while flipping underwater 8 times in a row, or lay at the bottom of a lagoon, exhaling 20 bubble rings on one single breath. For minutes at a time underwater, she could still be seen smiling and waving at onlooking guests, never showing the strain. 8 or more hours a day, Melissa could be seen performing underwater, building up a very strong endurance, being known for her lungs of steel, while performing in the windows. That same year, Melissa decided to do something that would catapult her into an unprecedented online success. She decided to hold her breath underwater for as long as she could. She later said she decided to do it as a dedication tribute to her friend that had recently passed away. Even with years of experience, practice, and training behind what she was good at, Melissa now says it was no easy thing to do, and discourages others from trying this without proper training, practice, and supervision. In the same year, Melissa decided to go for her professional scuba certification. She was now spending more time underwater without any gear, but decided to take the next step anyway. She wanted to reach further down and explore the creatures of the sea. 2005 was also the year Melissa started posting her videos on YouTube. Since then, Melissa has kept a steady presence in the cyber world, reaching out to millions of viewers. Today, her aquatic entertainment business has a website that spreads her message and latest projects and blog. Her YouTube channel videos have been watched over 1 million times. By 2007, she thought she had done everything she could have done and wanted to move on. She was about to leave Florida once again for another job in Las Vegas, when her life decided to take another turn. This time she was to become a marine mammal trainer. The turn involved working with killer whales and dolphins, and it did not turn out to be an easy transition. Melissa had to work every inch of the way. She wanted to become what she had always wanted to be deep down her heart, a mermaid. Luckily, the progression to become the modern-day creature of a mermaid was not as difficult as her previous roles, although there was no less planning she put into it. The popularity of her ever-increasing online video library soared as well. She perfected her motions and decided to swim upstream from Florida to South Carolina. 2011 saw Melissa spending her summer at Ripley's Believe It or Not Aquarium in Myrtle Beach as the lead professional mermaid. She entertained visitors 7 days a week, 4 shows a day all summer long with no break. Melissa has her own aquatic entertainment company called Mermaid Melissa LLC, featuring her team of both mermaids, mermen, and pirates. Savvy? She is now a professional mermaid for hire, willing to perform anywhere in the world. This is a life that involves danger, something I really like, and is prone to many sinus issues. Ear infections are not uncommon in her line of work. Sometimes her very life is on the line. Despite the danger and fame, recognition is now following her. She has also been interviewed on radio shows, TV interviews, magazines, newspaper articles, live TV broadcasts, special websites, and other mermaid viral videos. Being a creature of the deep, Melissa believes she has a duty to help protect the very environment that helps her feel at home. Not surprisingly, her shows and video clips all spread the same message: let's help the oceans before all creatures become mythical. It's a message she holds close to her heart and conveys to everyone. The journey has been a long one, with countless hours of practice, training, and sheer hard work. Melissa does not believe it has yet reached its climax, and the possibilities in front of her are endless. She wants to dive deeper, explore further, and challenge herself beyond what she knows her limits to be today. But above all, she always remembers those who inspired her most, and those who seemed to be her greatest admirers, such as me, Captain Jack Sparrow.